More than 24 hours since the deadly tornado ripped through parts of Oklahoma. 9 on Your Side reporter Tony Moronis talked with folks in northern Kentucky who were affected by last year's fatal twister to see what they remember 24 hours after the storm.
Just chaos. I mean, it was trying to get in was the hardest part.
Clearly, you're going to underestimate the resources that you need for this.
Survivors, volunteers, and first responders of the March 2012 tornado all talk about what happened after the first 24 hours of the recovery effort.
We initially started in a hallway and we moved to a 12,000 square foot unfinished part of the church.
Grant County Sheriff Chuck Dills said crowd control was the toughest part.
So we had a lot of people that was sightseeing, just curious of what had happened, and that was driving through. And it does make it complicated for the rescue workers and the cleanup crews to be trying to do their job.
Now, more than a year later, they've learned from the disaster and recognized it could have been a lot worse.
Having generators, and we do now, we have larger generators that we can operate our equipment off of that made us more prepared for it.
My thought is that in this time in a disaster that those things need to be thought about initially, because it's going to wind up being a long-term, long-range event.
And we were just luckier than they were, so because they got it a lot worse than us.
Tony Moronis, 9 on Your Side, Grant County.